92.7 WMAY. It's time for our monthly check-in with the Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau. Amy Beadle, we may have to do this more often than monthly. There is so much going on in June. We're going to have to really rush to pack it all in here. So let's get started right away. Gosh, what a busy month it is going to be. And this one will ring a bell, the International Carillon Festival kicking things off.
I like that, Jim. That's very good. Yes, that should ring a bell with everyone. We are so excited and so fortunate to have one of the world's largest bell towers here in Springfield, Illinois. And the International Carillon Festival is something that many, many people travel here for, and locals look forward to it every year. That will be just around the corner. That's actually next week, June 1st to the 4th. And again, weather permitting, they'll be doing fireworks on Friday evening. So what a spectacular event that is. When they have the festival, they have fireworks to end the evening. It's just incredible. So that is happening next week. Also, next week, the Muni begins. And so we're excited for that lineup for the whole summer again, being able to be together and be out at the Muni. Fiddler on the Roof is going to kick off the lineup, and that's going to be June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for its first weekend running. And I know that the cast and crew is feverishly getting ready for a beautiful performance out there. Sangamon County Fair, I feel like that's usually a key that summer is here. That'll be happening the 14th to the 18th of June out at the Sangamon County Fairgrounds with a great lineup of entertainment in that event as well. And as we talked a little bit before about too, the Lincolns of Springfield, the new musical that's going to be coming to the Hoagland Center. Very excited about that. We are just asking people to please come out and support it. It's a new production. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And we hope that people will come out and see that. That's going to be Thursday through Sunday weekends starting June 15th through the end of July. So it's going to be an ongoing 6-week production for 4 days each week there at the Hoagland Center. And I think that's going to be great. It's going to chronicle Lincoln and Mary's lives together from the time they met till the Civil War. And from what I understand, it's very emotional and just a journey that you would want to go on. They're also going to be offering a pre-dinner package that you can buy that will be like a White House state dinner sort of affair. So something very unique and different for us here in Springfield this summer.
Yeah, people don't really know that Abe Lincoln was, in fact, a song and dance man. So that, no, I'm kidding, of course. But really excited about this. We're going to be talking with the production team. They're out of California. They've been putting this all together there to bring it in to Springfield, this very unique experiment in an extended run show at the Hoagland. So you'll be hearing a lot more about that in the days ahead.
Yeah, thanks for talking with them. Rebecca and Terry actually relocated themselves here to Springfield, purchased a home, and they are definitely committed to this production, not only this summer, but I think carrying on into the future as well.
Yeah, it's going to be really terrific, and again, a great experiment on the part of the Hoagland. And what better venue to really premiere this and to see where it goes from here? This could really catch on. Certainly, as you noted, a lot of real drama, real emotion in the lives of Abe and Mary Todd Lincoln. And so we'll see how this production all comes together. But that's going to be starting again June 15th at the Hoagland. That same weekend, of course, a big celebration for Juneteenth here locally.
Yes, and it's really exciting to watch that, Jim, as well, because the Juneteenth celebration just continues to grow and expand and have new elements. And so this year, again, they'll have the parade, they'll have the celebration at Comer Cox Park all weekend. The Noir art exhibit will be at the Illinois State Museum for several days throughout that time. Still waiting to learn if that'll stay up after the Juneteenth weekend. And then they'll kick off Juneteenth with a Levitt Amp concert that'll be that Thursday. So excited that Levitt Amp is back. That's such a huge community event, as well as a great event for our visitors to stumble upon when they're here as well. And so we're waiting on that lineup. Hopefully in the next few days, we'll know what those acts will be. And then we'll start Levitt Amp back up through the summer, as well as hard as this is to believe, next Friday starts History Comes Alive for 10 weeks this summer. We'll kick that program off next Friday.
And, again, we have to talk about that because what a spectacular ongoing attraction for our visitors, but also for folks who live here as well. Such a great entertainment and a great way, as the title says, to bring history to life right here in our community. We're just surrounded by all this rich history, but you never really experience it the way you do at History Comes Alive.
That's exactly right. And we're very excited to have the partnership again this year with Lincoln Land Community College and their Culinary Institute doing the History Cooks. That'll be every Friday at noon. So if you can pop out on your lunch, Lincoln Home neighborhood is where you'll find us, and we'll be doing a different recipe each week. And then there'll be a 10-week recipe card collection that people can collect throughout the summer. All of the information for that program is on a landing page on our website under events. And I, strongly recommend people go and check that out. There's something going on 7 days a week. Tuesday through Saturday is a little bit more packed. Sunday and Monday a little lighter, but nonetheless, there's something going on every day. Saturday, we've brought back the shuttle. It does require a reservation, and there's a link on the site to get that out to New Salem. So if people want to come down, it'll be leaving from Union Station at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday and bring you back around noon. You can make your way out to Lincoln's New Salem without having to drive out there on your own. And then we're very excited that this year, since 2019, for the first time, the Troubadours singing group will be back. They'll be performing at various different locations, the Lincoln Home, the Lincoln Museum, the Visitor Center, throughout the program for the 10 weeks. So I'm very excited to see them back. They've always been a fan favorite.
A lot of special events happening in the month of June and beyond, but don't forget the ongoing events as well. And Amy Beadle, I don't know how I missed this, and I'm glad you drew my attention to it. The Growing Up X exhibit for Generation X, the Illinois State Museum, was actually featured on the big Jeopardy tournament last week.
Yeah, so weekend before last, the Tournament of Champions for Jeopardy, Ken Jennings was up giving the categories, and the last one popped up, and it said Gen X, and he said this category all these questions in this category come from the Illinois State Museum Growing Up X exhibit. And I about fell off the chair. I was like, that is so cool that we made national television on the Tournament of Champions for Jeopardy. So the category was one that I finally knew something about. So I felt pretty good about myself at that point.
I'm going to have to go back and see if I can find it on demand, because I'm pretty sure I could run the table on that category. So, so great. Definitely check that out, and check out Growing Up X and all of the wonderful things they have to offer at the Illinois State Museum, and so much more in the area. As I said, we couldn't possibly fit it all into this segment. Fortunately, there is an easy resource to get all this information and much more. Amy Beadle, how do people connect with the Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau?
The best way, because you're right, this is just literally a highlight of the hundreds of things that are going on this summer. So go to our website. It's visitspringfieldillinois.com. And also follow us on social media. We have a lot of really fun and exciting things going on there. And the summer is going to be filled with action on our social media at Visit Springfield. Throw out a quick teaser. You'll be seeing very, very soon that we are launching a summer photo contest. So stay tuned for more information on that as well.
You'll be hearing more about that and more about all the exciting events here. But again, also at visitspringfieldillinois.com, and also follow Visit Springfield on social media. Amy Beadle, Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau. We always appreciate your time. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate you too.
Here on 92.7 WMAY.